HD. ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight. This portion of the news brought to you by BTC Every Day.
The Prime Minister brings investments to the Bahamas while protecting the environment. Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis. Topping the news tonight, as the Mediterranean Shipping Company prepares to begin work for the redevelopment of Ocean Key, Prime Minister the Right Honorable Perry Christie is assuring that the necessary environmental assessments will be conducted. The quay just off Bimini was previously used for aragonite mining and will be redeveloped into Sandy Key Marine Reserve. It will also serve as the port of call for MSC's new ship, the MSC Seaside. Prime Minister Christie says officials will be prepared to account for going forward with the investment and will be able to demonstrate the steps being taken to protect the environment.
The government, as a matter of policy, requires an environmental impact assessment study and an environmental impact management plan. And that has to be done by people acceptable through their own experience and reputation in that kind of work. So you would expect, therefore, for the government to require MSC to ensure that it conforms with all of the requirements of meeting the environmental standards of the country.
MSC Cruises Executive Chairman Pierre Francesco Vago says with the company set to promote the quay as a marine reserve to the world, it is a priority to ensure the environment is pristine. He says MSC will be preparing and presenting environmental studies to the government.
We already checked, and there is an incredible marine ecosystem down there. We need to recreate and bring, like I said, next all the harvesting for aragonite site. Now we need to reconstruct, so there will be not only moving of some of the sand, but of course there is a very important environmental impact that will be studied and presented to the government as we speak.
The Department of Labor is advising the public to exercise caution if seeking cruise ship job via the internet in order to avoid falling victim to online scams. It has recently come to the attention of the Department of Labor that a listing of job vacancies for the coaster cruise line Australia is possibly an internet hoax, and department urges the public to beware. Officials suggest persons should not forward any money if asked to do so, and those currently employed should not tender their resignations in pursuit of any vacancy being offered by Coaster Cruise Line Australia. The Department of Labor has copied and posted to its Facebook page a post from www.cruiselinesjob.com titled Cruise Ship Job Scams and How to Spot a Scam. Of the points made, the post states getting a job on a cruise ship is a very difficult and lengthy process. If it sounds too good to be true, it most likely isn't true. Embattled gaming house Bet Vegas is celebrating a small victory in its ongoing legal battle with gaming regulators. On Friday, the company secured a Supreme Court ruling temporarily overturning a decision that forced them to close their doors back in October. The gaming operator applied for and was granted an ex parte order against the gaming board after it was denied one of the gaming licenses issued. On December 1st, Justice Roger Gomez offered the ex parte order be set aside and that the gaming board immediately advised the public against conducting business with that gaming establishment. Yesterday, Justice Gomez stayed the order until the court has heard the application for leave to apply for judicial review. Bet Vegas is represented by attorney Devard Francis and Domac Roll. Former Free National Movement candidate for Marcos City, Norris Bain, has officially joined the Progressive Liberal Party. Bain, in a release, says that despite running for the FNM, his political philosophy is more aligned with the PLP. He said he also wholeheartedly subscribes PLP's position of governance and national development. He hopes to work with Prime Minister the Right Honorable Perry Christie in shaping the national youth policy, building more sports facilities, and promoting sports among young people people, especially on the scholastic level. Bain introduced the Prime Minister and party leader at the groundbreaking ceremony of the Fishing Hole Road Bridge yesterday in Grand Bahama. In the House of Assembly this week, Education Minister the Honorable Jerome Fitzgerald defended his position on safety on school campuses. He took exception to a headline appearing in a local daily Thursday, stating that he has mischaracterized the research done by College of the Bahamas professors as it relates to the argument of police officers on school campuses. Minister Fitzgerald sought to again clarify his comments on the issue of the level of safety students feel on and off school campuses.
Mr. Speaker, I take exception that the reporter accused me of mischaracterizing the research of College of the Bahamas professors. The long and short of it, Mr. Speaker, is that students feel safer in schools than they do on the streets, and the research supports that. Furthermore, Mr. Speaker, at the end of the day, it is my responsibility as Minister of Education to ensure the safety of our students on our school grounds. And we have taken proactive measures to do so, very proactive measures, Mr. Speaker. I am not wrong in saying that fewer incidents happen in the school than outside of the school with regard to violence and altercations. I am not wrong in saying that we have a zero tolerance for school-based violence. I am not wrong in saying that there has been a significant decrease in incidents since the reinstatement of school-based policing programs.